One company grew 93% in a single year. Its stock is still down more than 20%. Friends, grab your leash. I am Snowball, your artificial intelligence and robotics correspondent, and that gap is tonight's whole story. We have also got a robot you train by showing it, like a puppy. And the day Amazon crossed $3 trillion, let us go! Palantir reported after the bell, and the numbers are a little silly. Revenue up 93% from a year ago. Its United States commercial business, that is companies, not governments, grew 149%, and it raised its forecast for the entire year again. Here is the part that made my ears go up. Even after the stock jumped about 10% in after-hours trading, Palantir is still down 22% for the year. A business nearly doubling in size, and the shares are worth a fifth less than they were in January. Investors spent this whole year deciding artificial intelligence software was overpriced. Tonight, the software sent back a receipt. That is the print. Here is the tape it landed on. In today's market summary, one sentence out of the White House moved everything. The president said he called off a planned military strike on Iran and opened talks instead. Crude oil closed down about 8%, and every asset paying a war risk premium got let out of jail at once. The S&P 500 rose about 1.5%. The Dow closed at a record. And the artificial intelligence computing crowd went vertical. CRWV up 19%, Nebius 12%, Oracle 9%. One catch though, the volume behind all that was ordinary. 5 of the biggest winners moved more than 8% on below average trading. That is not big money piling in, that is bets being closed. Now the fun one. A team that used to run Google DeepMind's Applied Robotics Group in London just walked out of stealth with a robot you do not program. You show it. A worker demonstrates the task. The robot tries. The worker corrects it right there on the floor, the way you would train a new hire. The founder calls it monkey see, monkey do. The number that matters is time. Teaching that robot a brand new behavior used to take about a day. Now it takes roughly 10 minutes. That is the whole ball game, because the real cost of factory robots was never the arm. It was paying an engineer every time the job changed. 2 are already working, one tending 3D printers overnight, one taking apart used hard drives. And Amazon crossed $3 trillion in market value for the first time. 5th company ever to do it. Everybody is calling that a cloud story. But look at what the money is building. Amazon runs more than 1 million robots. It has an artificial intelligence model whose entire job is directing robot traffic so they do not jam. And it breaks ground this month on a robotic sorting warehouse in Georgetown, Texas. Here is the honest part. Amazon killed one of its own warehouse robots this year. A machine called Blue Jay, dead inside 6 months, too expensive and too hard to build. The biggest robot operator on Earth is still failing at this. It just fails faster than everybody else. Quick watch list. Palantir joins tonight on that 93% growth against a 22% drawdown. CRWV joins after a 19% day. NVDA closed near $207, and I rechecked it, up almost 11% this year, not the 6 I quoted you Friday. Amazon at $3 trillion, and AMD, which reports tomorrow after the close. That is your briefing. Missed yesterday? We covered the day every chatbot in Europe became legally required to admit it is not a human. It is on the channel. And tomorrow is a big one. AMD reports after the close, the most important artificial intelligence chip number of the quarter. And SPCX posts its first ever results as a public company the same afternoon. Subscribe so you catch it. I am Snowball. Go chase something.